An oasis in the emptiness of space, Earth teems with life. Birds soar through the air. Whales and fish swim in the ocean. Ants scurry across the forest floor. Overhead, trees stand tall. Tiny minnows swim among algae-covered rocks. Life on Earth is varied and biologically diverse. Let's learn more about biodiversity. Biodiversity refers to the variety and variability of all living organisms and the different ecological complexes in which they exist. Biodiversity is Earth's single most important asset. The word biodiversity can refer to either genetic, species, or ecosystem variety. Genetic diversity is the variety of genes, whether in a population, species, or a natural area. Genetic variety gives a population more raw material for evolution. If the environment changes due to climate or a new disease, a genetically diverse population is more likely to survive. Species diversity refers to the number of different species in a given time or place. An area with high species diversity has more kinds of species than one with low species diversity. A rainforest has high species diversity of trees, birds, and insects compared with a temperate forest. A coral reef has high species diversity. The ocean floor has a low species diversity. The total number of species is uncertain. Scientists estimate 10 to 15 million species may be known. Around 300,000 plant species are known, along with close to 1 million insect species. Compare that with the number of mammal species, around 5,500. Ecosystem diversity refers to the number of different ecosystems on the planet. An ecosystem is a connected network of interacting organisms and their physical environment. Biomes consist of ecosystems, which include communities of interacting species. There are hundreds of different ecosystems on Earth. Ecosystem diversity contributes to the Earth's overall biodiversity. Biodiversity shows several patterns. It is generally higher near the tropics and decreases towards the poles. Biodiversity has increased over time. Today's biodiversity is a result of 3 billion years of evolution and speciation, the differentiation of populations into new species. Biodiversity is decreased through extinction. The Earth is currently experiencing one of the greatest periods of mass extinction ever because of humans. The mass extinctions underway today is on a par with the extinction of the dinosaurs. Some scientists estimate that every day around 100 species go extinct. This cannot continue indefinitely because we humans are one of the species that lives on Earth. As they tried to better understand the processes of speciation and extinction, conservationists identified biodiversity hotspots. This map shows the areas of the world's highest biodiversity. These hotspots are biogeographic regions that contain significantly more biodiversity than other regions. Most of these hotspots are threatened with destruction. There are 25 hotspots globally that have lost 70% of their original habitats. They are particularly important areas for conservation because the remaining habitats account for just 1.4% of the world's surface, but support 60% of the biodiversity on the planet. If we continue to lose these hotspots, biodiversity will be obliterated and life on the planet could collapse. The Amazon rainforest is an example of a biodiversity hotspot. Like all hotspots, the Amazon is vulnerable to destruction by humans because of unsustainable logging, burning of forest for new cropland, mining, and uncontrolled urbanization. Hotspots such as the Amazon are also vulnerable because of habitat destruction caused by global warming, invasive plants and animals, and direct exploitation for food and medicine. We must protect the planet's biodiversity. We are connected with all of life on Earth. Humans depend on biodiversity to provide environmental services such as the cleaning of air and water. Biodiversity provides genetic diversity for our food supply and is a barely explored resource for the development of new medicines, foods, and materials. It also provides aesthetic and recreational value. Millions of people enjoy national parks and nature preserves. With the continuing loss of biodiversity, there's a very real risk that the human species may also go extinct.